Technology, St. Louis's newsroom. This is coverage you can count on.
Perts, what are you up to?
Well, I'm wondering if maybe people are losing sleep over the Cardinals. Or maybe it's the drink they had, or the 2 drinks, or the 3 drinks before they went to bed. Or could it be that they're afraid of the dark? Cardinals aside, being afraid of the dark and having drinks are the subjects of 2 studies. Dr. Ojal from the Clayton Sleep Clinic is joining us. And what do you want to talk about first? The being afraid of the dark?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that. Adults afraid of the dark? Come on.
Well, this study is interesting for us to take care of patients, and there's a reason why, John. It helps feed back to us in a positive way folks who suffer from real insomnia, that the 10% of people in our country who have chronic insomnia, trouble sleeping chronically, their brains don't want to turn off normally, and that's just the way they were made for their whole lives. It's intrinsic to their brain, and this is more evidence that there's something going on there that we have to help them with, both biologically and with behaviors, to make that better. It's difficult to do on their own.
So if they're sleeping at night, they hear a little noise, boom.
Correct.
It jars them, and it's just like, it's the fear of the unknown.
And they respond to it in a way that's different from people who don't have that problem.
So any ideas on how to handle that?
Well, we usually handle it, those sorts of things are handled best with behavior. We call that we extinguish the behavior. So you work with that person to make it so that they can adjust to the stimulus okay. Eventually they won't be so shocked by those sudden jolts in the dark.
Does drinking alcohol before you go to bed, does it help, or does it hurt your ability to sleep?
So this study that you're talking about was a study that I'm really appreciative for all of us that you were talking about it, because they talked in there about the fact that if you drink a little bit of alcohol, it's very disruptive to sleep, because after about 4 hours it becomes toxic to your brain. It wakes you up. What they point out in the study, but didn't explain all the way, is that some of the folks who drank significantly more alcohol
knock themselves out.
They knocked themselves out. And what they really did was they drank so much alcohol, they extended the duration of that effect, of the sleeping effect of the alcohol. And at the end of the article, they point out the people who drank a lot of alcohol had significantly reduced daytime function. They were exhausted and miserable the next day. So while they might have slept longer, they didn't sleep better.
Dr. Ojal, you're a wealth of information. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good to see you.
The things we learn, Angie, from him, this is great.
I know. He has something for us each and every time he comes in. Thanks, guys.